Web3 is a trending topic with a global impact on the future of the digital world. It isn't just the next phase of the net, it's a revolution in how we interact, how we transact and invest online. It's going to put control back into our very own hands and open up opportunities we couldn't even dream of a few years back. If you're intrigued like I am, now is the time to start learning, exploring, and investing in the future of the web. Today, I'm going to take you through what Web3 is and how it's changing the internet. I'm Summer. Make sure you hit subscribe, and if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any valuable updates from ThinkSmart. To understand Web3, we must first take a little stroll into history. To fully appreciate what Web3 offers, we need to understand what makes it different from Web 1 and Web 2. Web 1 was like internet's awkward teen phase, simple, static, and only a few could actually create content. Web 2, that's what we know today. Interactive, user-generated, and centralized, which is part of the key problem. Huge companies like Facebook, Google, and Amazon have essentially built walled gardens where they hold our data in exchange for using their services. They decide who has access and they get rich off all of our interactions. Web3 flips that entirely. The next phase of the internet will be decentralized. No central authority calling the shots, no corporation owning your data. Instead, blockchain technology will underpin everything. Think of blockchain as a security ledger that's distributed across millions of computers. It's immutable, meaning once data is added, there is forever change and can't be altered. That's crucial for things like trust, transparency, and importantly, your investments. This brings us to another game-changing feature, cryptocurrency. In Web3, crypto replaces fiat money as the native currency of this new digital world. Instead of relying on banks or payment systems controlled by a central authority, crypto allows for peer-to-peer transactions in a secure way. Web3 is like building the internet on top of a financial layer where users can actually be rewarded for their participation. So how does this work in practice? Blockchain is essentially the backbone of Web3, and it's what makes decentralized applications, or dApps, possible. In Web 2, all your data is stored in centralized servers. So think of things like Dropbox and Google Drive, things we use every day. In Web 3, applications and services will run on decentralized infrastructure, meaning you're not relying on one company's data center. And it's not just about storage. One of the most revolutionary parts of Web 3 is the introduction of smart contracts. They're self-executing contracts where the terms are written directly into code. No more needing for a middleman like a lawyer or a bank to make sure an agreement is followed. If those conditions are met, it's all basically executed accordingly. Done and dusted. And this is already transforming industries like finance, insurance, and even real estate. And here's the kicker. With Web3, data ownership shifts back to us, the users. Your digital identity, your personal data, your financial records, they all stay yours, verified on the blockchain. That means less snooping by corporations and more privacy for you. Yeah, it is. Web3 isn't just about decentralization or cryptocurrency, it's about creating an autonomous and intelligent web. With the help of AI and machine learning, Web3 can deliver personalized, real-time experiences. And imagine this, you're browsing the web and instead of ads trying to sell you something you don't actually need, the web compensates you for your time. You control what you share and you even have the option to sell your data if you wish for actual value through cryptocurrency. The future internet will be less of a service and more of a value exchange. And while it might sound futuristic, elements of this is already happening. We're seeing it with NFTs, which give people true ownership of digital assets, and in the rise of decentralized finance, DeFi, where traditional banking services, lending, borrowing, earning interest are all available without the middlemen. So this Web3 world is already happening. It's taking shape. The privacy of users is increasing exponentially, and it's in your hand. All right, so by now you're probably wondering, how do I get in on this Web3 action? It all starts with building your presence in this decentralized world. The first step you need to make is buy an NFT domain name. This is basically your entry pass into Web3. Traditional domain names are controlled by central authorities like ICANN, but Web3 domains are NFT-based, meaning you own them outright, and they're stored in the blockchain. And once you've got your NFT domain name, you can either use existing templates to build your Web3 website or go full next gen by hosting it on something like IPFS, a peer-to-peer file storage protocol. Google that. This removes the need for centralized hosting services altogether. You could even redirect your traditional website to your new Web3 site, blending both worlds as you transition. Web3 opens up a new world of possibilities for how and where you can allocate all your cash. In this new ecosystem, you can invest directly in blockchain-based projects, cutting out brokers. You've also got the rise of tokenized assets, where practically anything from real estate to art can be represented digitally and traded as tokens. And don't forget about staking. That's a practice of locking up your cryptocurrency to support the operations of a blockchain network, earning you rewards along the way. But here's a word to the wise. Web3 is still in its early days, and like all investment, there is risk. The volatility of cryptocurrencies is real. Projects can fail. However, the potential rewards are massive for those who get in early and stay informed. Web3 is reshaping industries, finance, healthcare, supply chains, and it's only going to keep growing. Web3 is not just a trend, it's the next frontier of the internet, empowering you to control your financial future as well as your data. So whether you're looking to invest, create, or simply explore the possibilities, remember that the future is decentralized and it's time to get on board. So subscribe for more enlightening content and drop your thoughts in the comments. What excites you most about the digital revolution? And until next time, stay savvy and keep pushing the boundaries of your digital world.